Okay. Who wishes to start summarizing?
I would like Slapple in character of the new character to summarize without knowing the context of their voice.
How about no?
But no. Uh,
Spectacular.
yes. As far as I can remember,
Slapple died.
after a
Or Hashigo died, sorry, not Slapple.
No.
tough battle, it ended in a big boom.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. As our I don't call ourselves heroes, or battered and bruised, they started to flee the combat, except for one individual. While everybody else was shaken by fear, one resisted and decided to stand their ground. And in that moment, they truly did a selfless act to save their friends. Truly foolish, though. On the 28th of Brosmith, in the year 4297, Hashigo Otoko perished. I think it's the first true death of the campaign, and it hit us all very hard.
That was light work.
Light work.
Not only did Hashiko die, he died harder than anyone else has ever died.
Yeah, I don't understand. Did his soul get fucking evaporated too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, 'cause I was like,
So
I'm
saying
not sure
saying he
exactly
perished
what
is putting it
happened, but,
lightly.
yeah, he like blew up not only his corporeal body, his mind, his body, and also soul. So I don't know. He's kind of giga dead.
His soul got reduced into energy. Alright, let me think, what should I put? Yeah.
Hey guys.
It's a few minutes after we last saw the party, them having gone back on top of the ship. What will they currently be doing?
Jacob is
I have a
going to check to
question.
see if everyone's okay. Is anyone still injured?
No.
Ryu is not, I think.
I have a question for the DM, Atira. So with us helping out the corrupted kami and purifying it and dealing with all the other things, have we completed the quest essentially that was assigned here? Or is there any loose ends other than like turning it in?
We still have to figure out how to stop the comic from getting corrupted again.
Speaking
Okay.
of which, where is that? The tree.
One of you's carrying it.
Who grabbed it?
Wakabura was carrying it.
I was carrying it.
Huh?
Hawkover's just carrying a tree.
No, Caliber grabbed it, remember?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Caleb
I
grabbed
would've-
both.
I
You grabbed
would've-
both of them, remember?
I did grab both of them, but I would have like when we got on the ship, I would have gave it to Takamura so he could carry it.
Imagine it's so heavy that he actually can't carry it.
And then he suffers. Caliver's deep in thought, go to the fucking woodworking station, or the engineering place.
Ow.
Oh.
Alright, Jacobin's gonna start checking people to see if they're injured.
Is that within my spell list? Okay.
Ah.
Back up.
Takamura.
Takamura, hold this.
Hold what now?
He puts a buckler on your arm.
Here, this is being casted on my door.
Alright.
Wait, Slapple, where was Hachiko making the like whole minifigures? The minifigs and shit?
He would have had them in the workshop.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you start
Still
healing
not
10 HP a
remembering where the
minute.
workshop is.
Oh, the workshop. This is a library. This is. I don't know what the fuck this room is. Oh, that's not us. Workshop's on the bottom floor, yeah?
No.
You could see if you were to see Caliber walking around, you'd notice that you could tell that he's out of focus and like out of his mind, as almost if he's like trying to like look for someone to ask a question or talk to.
What would everyone else be doing?
How's Takara? Is she hurt?
I mean, yes, but he's gonna sleep it off.
No one will be able to get to Nyloth now for a while.
Just made me think of the Big Bang Theory. How dare you?
But yeah, Allendale has a bit of a contorted face as she kind of just thinks, looking out the window. She's not quite sure how
Yeah.
to take the news, especially for her age, but ultimately, she did care.
I look out the window with her. Have a moment of silence. Even though we're a long-lived race, Allendale, it still hurts the same, you know? I jumped out the window for a second. I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna look at the window for a little while.
Whoop.
my
The
phone
boat is currently still docked for the moment.
There it is.
What are Pokemon thinking about?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Tight.
He kinda just looks at the piece of wood housing the soul of the kami on his side. And then he starts holding it up as if he's gonna throw it off the side. And then he huffs and puts it back down on his side. It's my sacred duty to protect them, you know? Hashko would have just thrown this off the side.
That's not true. He might have tried to make it into a ladder.
Heck, yeah. We should have just left it well enough alone.
We could have, But Hashigo made his decision.
No, we made a decision, and then we made a decision to go there. To be frank, we shouldn't have, and we made a decision to meet with the Tengu, who saw aid as nothing more than an inconvenience. And now one of us is dead because of it. I grow weary. They say no good deed goes unpunished after all. Ugh. And Tuckamore hands the buckler back to Jacobin. I think I shall go meditate for a while. Like, walks towards the back of the ship, looking out towards the mountains in front of him. And he sits cross-legged and closes his eyes. Begins his meditation. And he kind of just sets the piece of wood by his side, sits it down on the ground beside him as he does it. Oh. Just what Tuckamore does for now.
Okay.
have a question.
Yes.
Is Tali like dead?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why do you think Nyloth barricaded himself away?
Because it's like a Nyla thing to do.
No, he barricaded himself away.
I will say also, it's probably kind of weird because Takamura and Hashiko didn't really interact too much with each other directly. But I think Takamura is probably really more torn up about it than he lets on.
Not true, because every time you tried to heal him, he did the will save.
Let me heal you. What the fuck? Let me fucking heal you. What the fuck?
Takamura is probably just imagining Hashiko heal this, explodes.
Oh my god.
Takamura having guilty thoughts of burning Hashiko. You could have healed me. Why didn't you heal me? Fades away. You could have healed me.
It's just Hashiko just exploding in the background, reaching out. You could have healed me. Why did you?
The wood workshop. Now likely forever empty.
Did you wait for me to actually get inside to do narration, you motherfucker?
Hero was waiting for this moment. The last half an hour waiting for this moment.
I don't remember actually going into the woodwork shop, woodwork shop. I thought it was on the bottom floor. That doesn't look like the woodwork shop. I don't remember exactly where it is. Calibur's been there. Fuck, where is it? I was just looking for it because I was like, wait, have I never actually went to the right place? I was like, wait, this looks like it.
Yeah,
one of the benches now.
Caliber is
The only-
lost as fuck. He can't even find his master's workshop. What a pathetic
The only-
robot.
The only person who's ever been in here until now was Ashiko.
And now you, from teacher to student.
So you'll find all the figurines he's ever made. He's all the the Valif, everybody from the Siege. You'll find little figures of Takamura, Hashiko himself.
A very
No,
probably a
everybody-
large one of Hashigo.
Everybody, the snake. You'll find a caricature of him being blown up when he threw the fireworks at his feet. You'll see one of those as a moment he'll remember to be more cautious. You'll see you see a figure of his dad just lying down peacefully from the first episode we had where we all went to the temple
Yeah.
to lay my
I
father to
wasn't there, though.
rest.
Caliber was not
Yep.
there, so he doesn't know who the fuck that is.
Yep. You'll
Will
see
there be
all
noti-
the tablets of the letters he was learning as well. You'll see his handwriting in the little tablets. He was actually doing his homework, practicing.
Caliber will.
Wait a second. He wasn't making stamps of the words so he could cheat on his homework, was he?
No, he was carving tablets with the letters themselves and hanging them up so he can see them
Okay.
all around him while he's
No
in the
cards.
workshop.
Wooden wood board, no card.
Stamps wouldn't be visible. They'd be in a corner somewhere. If he did make them, he probably would have hid them.
Is there already a Hachiko statue? Like mini little figure?
There's plenty of them, so
Just
Ah.
kept making statues
There's some
of
that are
himself.
even articulated. They're like action figures with extendable ladders.
Is there a miniature version of the rocket ladder that he wanted to make? Pops out with a spring.
Albert would start grabbing some wood and using some of the tools and start just like chucking away at woodworking.
What would Solon be doing?
She's thinking.
Alright. It seems everyone has a lot to think about. And since everyone's over farming and like doing some brooding in the corner, we will go to the next day.
Farming.
So everyone may do a full rest.
Are we?
Long rest, I'm guessing then.
Yes.
We're going to the next day.
Caliber in the woodworking shop attempting
Damn.
to make little wooden figure of Hachiko, but unable to control his like deep-seated emotions. He's just keep shucking away over and over again until there's nothing bare left of wood. Until he just grabs more wood and starts like just cutting into it until it's like no more, like over and over again. Just keep shredding it. Just not thinking.
There is a bit of talk of like when do people want to set sail again?
No! Let's set sail now! Oh.
Caliber put down all the wood shavings he made in the the woodworking shop, like dust himself off and walk out.
Jacobin's just gonna look at
sinking
the
party.
look at the kami they purified. Has it changed at all since you gotta go out the top and then back down. It's still just floating over the holy site, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caliber's gonna like look towards Allendale and just like point back of him and just like we should get moving. Which is like get the word like not like that, but like in just like we want like we should leave. And like the greater sense of like we should probably set sail and like get away from here.
Is there anything we can take from the Itzamade?
Not really, seeing as they're spiritual beings. Allendale sighs and she does go to ready up the ship.
That Takamura kind of just like fell asleep where he sat the prior night.
Can we
And
talk to this kami now?
Takamura opens up his eyes, looks over at Jacob, and looks over at the piece of wood as he picks it up. I guess a religion check. Although maybe it'd be a charisma check to actually communicate with it.
Go ahead.
Yo, Kami. Kami, are you there? Is it alive?
Oh,
There's no response from it. Its face is in the same tranquil, I show speed mile face that's been ever since it's turned back into the state.
Is it like stone or marble? Is it like just
Wood.
a living creature? Wood.
Like a bonsai sapling, but really, really, really absurdly wide. And like thick trunk.
Is this what the crowned elm looks like? Just scaled
No.
down. No? Okay. Well, what does it look like?
Ugly. Like a
Ug-
baby.
the
in
ugly-
fact.
the ugly little sapling.
Well, can we identify like what kind of tree it is? Here we
A
go.
nature check.
Nah. Jacobin, he's got this. Boom.
Oh fuck.
This tree doesn't grow in a garden. Sorry. Use knowledge nature.
No, this is functional here.
I was making a joke.
The only problem is he didn't roll high.
It's like
the problem.
a dwarf. What's the? I guess it's like a dwarfed mahogany tree, sort of, in terms of like how the branches and leaves kind of going. But like the trunk size didn't. The trunk width, the radius, did not get reduced, but everything else has been dwarfified. It's a very clean looking sapling. In a way, if you were to guess, it's as if its overall size is to show the age it's supposed to be. But the tree trunk shows how long it's existed despite that. As it's never been used and never came to fruition, it's effectively never had a chance to properly age. This is effectively a tree fetus.
Do we need to plant it?
Do you have a garden on the ship?
He does. Jacobin does carry a garden with him.
Yes, but if you put the tree in your
I don't know if he can. He hasn't tried.
Do we know the name of the kami?
No.
Okay.
We know very little about it, other than that
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
right now I
created
just-
by the god of the god of Kami.
Well, I have now taglined it as tree fetus. There's no what I'm calling it for D&D notes.
fetus?
Jacobin's gonna look at Takamura. Does Hanzo have any ideas? They information is something they specialize in, right?
It's a good question. Does he?
Hanzo says in your head that he has a plethora of information about the kami who were properly born and came into the world. He doesn't quite have much to say about those who were never completed.
Yeah.
Is that word for word what he says?
Yes. Now, mind, the fact that this is here at all means someone completed it after the fact.
But who?
Can a kami complete another kami? I wonder.
You're not even here.
This is me thinking. I'm eating a frozen burrito. That's why I was cursing, because I burned myself.
That doesn't
Oh.
sound frozen.
I didn't realize you could get burned from a frozen burrito.
Yeah, you put it in the microwave.
Crossfire.
Oh, so it's not frozen.
Freezer burn.
No, it was frozen. It came out of the freezer. That's how you cook frozen burritos.
Well, I
You
wouldn't
could be
describe
like,
a
"Ooh,
burrito
frozen
that's
tomato
unfrozen
sauce."
as a frozen burrito. That's all I'm saying.
So do we know if this is like a natural thing? It's a natural thing it's doing, or is this like a magical like it needs to be saved from it being frozen wood? Frozen wood.
We know little, but I'm gonna be real. The way Hanzo stated that makes me very suspicious that he knows stuff that he's not telling us. Again,
Suspicious? You mean normal, like he always is.
He does it a
Hanzo
lot.
being is
but the
Hanzo
fact
being
that
a
he said,
neglected
but he
father again?
recognizes what it is, and then he also stated that someone completed it afterwards. I'm just like the fucking. I feel like he's not being completely forthcoming once again. You know.
Can you be a little bit more specific? Or can you tell Hanzo to be a bit more specific, please?
I could try, but I think we all know.
I mean,
Oh,
You know,
look,
they say
look,
blood from a
look who
stone.
it is!
He just teleports in, like the actual him, not your summon. And
my God.
and rests
Wow,
against
okay.
the deck railing.
He just puts his arm on top of the freaking tree.
Yeah.
He's just leaning on it. That's the first thing. It's probably too short for that.
There's a few variables that I cannot properly keep track of in this regards. A short and what I would hope would be an easy answer to the mystery is some spirits can simply complete themselves over time through the memories and belief of others. If this sibling of mine simply managed to make themselves born through the worship of the crowned elm and absorbing the faith that came with that, then we would have a very simple scenario. However, we obviously know that can't be the case, because otherwise it would have manifested from the crowned elm. So it becomes a question of who wants to mess with such difficult techniques.
The Shogunate.
If they had the power to simply finish or even make their own colony, they wouldn't need to try to subjugate us.
Yeah, but I mean, they
Okay,
have the
wait-
motivation to
Wait a minute.
do such a thing. That's
Calibur's creator was trying to make a divine soul cores for, was it the Shogunate?
it was
He
for the
figured out
Emperor,
it was the
specifically the
Shogunate.
Emperor.
Yeah.
The Emperor himself.
they have the motivation to do such a thing.
That's why Nico got whacked.
Whether or not they have the methods is unknown to us, but they certainly have the motivation.
Yeah, that's why you killed Nico, my father.
What? Oh yeah, Hanzo.
He's talking about Shadow Hanzo. He's talking.
Yeah,
to
it was Hanzo
Hanzo. It's Shadow
technically.
Hanzo. Yeah, I was like,
No,
you
Han-
killed my
It's
dad,
Shadow
motherfucker.
Hanzo.
Well, no, Hanzo does have memory of that. He's like, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
does-
yeah.
Which does
It's
bring
like
That was
which
me.
a question comes up here. If because Hanzo just revealed something to you that he's previously not been telling you shit about, which is that he and Shadow Hanzo share memories.
It's
Yeah,
almost
I-
like
I-
almost like the
I thought I
Shadow
remember
Kami
asking
are
about that.
distinct creatures that come from the same thing.
Jacob just assumed he had those memories because the other Kami we cleansed remembered what they were doing when they were corrupted.
Okay, here's the
Well,
issue.
corrupted and
That
shadow
was-
are two separate
Yeah,
things.
that wasn't corrupted.
Yeah, but they're like
Hanzo.
they're tangentially related. He just assumed that it was the same
No.
thing. even though he had no basis for it. Okay, I'm not saying that he had like direct knowledge that this was a fact. He just made an assumption based off of the knowledge that he had, which was almost nothing.
See, now you're thinking like a true ninja. Just come to assumptions, realize it's true, don't inform anyone around you until it's a bit more important to mention.
You mean
Yeah,
just
so
don't?
why did
You
you go
mean
kill
just
him?
don't share it? You come to this like it pops up and goes, oh yeah, I thought about that months ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what was the reason why you decided to kill Nico?
At the time, the
because
reason Shadow Hanzo did so was because there was friction between the Shogunate and the Enclave of Shadow. The Enclave caught on to the Shogunate's desire to subjugate, while the Enclave wanted to prioritize and focus on gathering corrupted energies and creating more Shadow Kami.
It's easy and does a lot of damage.
So the Enclave wanted to keep and make more Shadow Kami in order to gain power that way, and the Shogunate wanted to control regular, purified Kami without making them Shadow and gain power that way.
Not quite. The only thing that can stop the Enclave of Shadow is the Enclave of Shadows.
Girl?
Well,
Are those two separate things, or is that just
The
one?
the plural portion is always the one that's referred to before, but you notice he very specifically referred to two different things here.
Do you have a secret other clan you made?
No,
Yes.
not yet.
Did the Shogunate like
That's the
nurture
fact-
their own Enclave of Shadows?
No. Perhaps
If they
Solon
like
can
us.
explain how folklore spirits work more than I can, because I can only explain how Kami function. I do believe there was an encounter with something called the Cantankerous Jack a few years back.
Yes.
Oh, mid sentence and interrupting Hanzo.
Solon! Get over here!
My God.
Just hearing him yell through the fucking grate.
I know that Snake has that passive perception to hear that.
Jacobin's gonna pick up the Kami tree and get a feel for if he even would be able to go to take it to his planar hideaway. He's kind of
You get, like,
assuming
a
the
garden
answer is
gnome?
no, but he's gonna get a feel for it.
No. Sorry. Don't notice that.
You don't. The 22 doesn't notice that. No, that 22 does notice.
That's a
that,
1.
That you can't
Sorry,
fail. on
that's a 1.
perception.
There's
But
no-
ones
you
don't.
can't
Those don't
fail
count
on
for
that.
skill checks.
Nat 1s and Nat 20s don't exist for skill checks and ability checks.
Yeah,
That
so
was
you
me
do
taking a
notice that
1.
you just
No.
choose. Solon, the character, chooses
I-
not the code.
No, me
Yeah,
the
you
player.
can't choose to ignore it.
Yeah, no, you.
You can't choose to ignore
Yeah,
it.
you hear it, but you're choosing to ignore it. No matter what, you do hear that.
I don't know. The wood's pretty thick.
I don't play your character, man. You know, I never knew you as a metagamer, but like. I
So
don't
does
know,
does
things can
Jacobin get a
change.
feel for if he could or couldn't?
If who could or could not what?
If he could bring this tree into his planar hideaway?
It is a living creature, so you cannot.
Okay, because plants is kind of weird, right?
Yeah. The thing is still a spirit despite looking like a plant.
Jacobin says, I could get some soil, I guess.
It doesn't need to be actually planted.
Okay, well, what does it need then? Well, Hanzo, you clearly know.
You can see he's actually, for once, legitimately trying to think of a few answers here.
Imagine telling someone, no, that's wrong. And then they're like, okay, well, what's the right answer? And you're like, they put their hand up, like, with their finger up, and they're like, and then they just don't say anything. All right, Mr. Know-All, what is the answer then?
Though, in total, as far as I can say, 3 individuals still alive and available with Nankosha Shoshi would be able to help finish the process of birthing spirits, especially Kami. Actively, I would know that none of these would be individuals who would be assisting the shogunate. For a portion of time, I put a bit of suspicion that might have been the puppeteer Kami. However, she's only good at mimicking life. She's completely incapable of actually properly creating it. If she had that knowledge, it would not be something I would have discovered yet. It was not impossible, seeing that they are, even now, still viciously loyal to our dead mother. She might have been spending this entire time researching to do so. But if that's the case, you are likely to find out before I.
Right? Who else? What about the Kami of lies?
No. Jinzo is fine.
Are we just
Despite
gonna ignore the time they try to kill us?
Hello?
Despite what you may think, encounters I have had over the last 2 years with Jinzo has shown that they are currently a third party in this situation.
I got a phone
Though,
call.
yes, there are some within your party who they consider direct obstacles to their intent.
Okay, but is this something that would be within their capabilities?
They're an illusionist, though they do desire children, which is why they commonly take in sorcerers and summoners and such to have as their... Some kami would refer to them as bodies or wards. In this case, I feel like Jinzo wishes to view them genuinely as their children. In that regard, there's probably about 4 secrets that they are keeping tabs on. It seems Shinzo was aware of Garuda's form. currently they're trying to keep a lid on the fact that our mother is currently dead to the mortal beings. However, they are currently also still investigating exactly how Daifuku was able to unchain themselves from the Pillar of Souls. In my last battle with them, they declared such to be a grand deception on the scale with the most ambitious of mages rather than that of a deity. In the end, what a deity wants and feels is usually fairly easy to understand. In this case, the ingenuity being shown is I would like to use the word diabolical here. They used a different one. Obviously, getting answers from those that wish to keep secrets and keep things buried is a bit difficult. As such, obviously anything that they told me is the stuff that they felt they could tell me while maintaining it, while still believing that I would discover and uncover it of my own accord. In other words, the things that they said are things that they believed that I already knew. On some
Jacob
level, they're
nods his
probably
head.
correct.
I see. So you don't know what we need to do with this kami.
We hadn't gone back to that. You asked about Jinzo.
Okay. Well, what do we do? What can we do with this kami? You said they don't need soil.
When I was listening to your conversations while off doing my own stuff, as he just blatantly admits to like eavesdropping and having you all fucking tagged.
Well, we already knew that. We already know that all the kami are listening to Takamura. We've been over this before.
Yeah, but there's a level
That's
where
old news.
there's a level where him admitting it's kind of insulting. I tried to contact one of the Woshibutai. Your interaction with them previously made me believe that there might be some chance of success in that regard. What you noted as recklessness and there's a specific word you use for this. Disregard for others. Made me a bit curious. So I attempted to communicate with the Inuyushi. What I learned was two things. He was provided the divine core, but not by the shogunate. He wished to use the research initially in order to use it as a basis for the construct she was being asked to create. However, they are completely incompatible. And she was not sure how to properly He's paused for a moment. Currently, she feels she's going to be a bit busy trying to cover for herself since she expects a cleanup crew to show up within the next few months. So she was rather brief on this matter, even once she figured out a way in order to cover up the fact that I had appeared. But for the most part, the vine core is more like a seed or a catalyst. It cannot make life out of nothing. No matter what she tried to do, whenever she tried to use her constructs for, they were, even once they began moving, still lifeless creatures. So the individuals who originally handed it to her took it back.
I'm gonna try shift dragging the center of your token to the bottom square. Here.
Luna doesn't like holding shifts for some reason. Oh, I see what happened. That's a very funny hour. 1 sec. Wait, what deck are you on? No, you are in fact on the poop deck. Ah, you did something dumb as hell. Okay.
Tell me, what did I do wrong?
For some reason, you were set to a decimal point, meaning that none of the stairs should have been working.
Because I had to specifically go diagonally to hit the stairs, because every time I would touch it, no matter what direction I would move
Yeah,
my
because
token,
you don't like you keep
would
forgetting
not-
to hold down the shift button, so you don't ever use it. So you never fucking go up the stairs and use it for the chance to complain at me as if I did something wrong, even though you're just being a fucking bitch. Anyways.
Okay, so the divinity cores can't create life out of nothing.
So it is permitted.
Could the
The
divinity cores
The final individual that I was trying to look up was the Okami. Effectively meant to be one of the protectors of the god of Kami's cycles and dolls. However, it seems currently they are still estranged with the earth. As he says, looking up.
Jacobin looks up too, I guess. Where is he looking? He looks where he's looking.
He's just looking up, as if this Okami is in space for some reason.
Space doesn't
Space.
exist.
What's that? Okay, but what you said earlier about the divinity cores, that they can't create life. Could they be used for something like this, pointing at the tree kami?
Well, it's clearly not in it.
But could they? Because fundamentally they were already created, right? So the hard part, it's already done.
At this point in time, it's powering itself. Even by the time that you first encountered it, seemed to have had an internal power source. So whatever finished it did so by finishing its natural creation.
Power source.
However, seeing as it was a corrupted comet, it could not be the Archangel Shadow, as they would have immediately sought to purify it and create the Shadow Comet.
Okay. Do we have any idea how it became corrupt?
I believe that was an answer you already found yourself.
Yes, but it makes less sense then. Because it's not... Doesn't seem to be related to the Tengu or the Crown Elm.
If the kami is created for a purpose and it's denied its purpose, what happens?
This.
Yes. It's a blank slate that does not have a purpose. It doesn't have an identity.
So what, do we need to give it one? I don't see how we could do that. Actually, never mind. Jacobin gives a pointed look at Takamura's holy symbol.
Hmm.
Bolin touches the tree.
Does Takuma say anything?
Does he think that Jacobin's insanity has any merit?
I honestly have no idea. I have to think about it.
I mean, the implication that he's making is that the holy symbol you have, which is related to the god of Kami, who, creates Kami, may have play a role in giving a Kami a new purpose.
It also
That's-
might
that's
just
the
cause
implication.
Takamaru to get cursed again.
It would make sense if the god of Kami gave all the original Kami their purpose, too.
He's not necessarily
Does-
saying we need to do something. He's just saying that he was gonna say that he doesn't think we have that power, and then he went back and was like, actually, maybe we do. Basically.
Might have some merit. Though, I couldn't say for sure.
Wait, has Takara actually continued using that holy symbol, or is he using the
The other one.
Godaigo's High Priest's holy symbol instead? Is that what he's been using?
Because the other one's locked up, isn't it?
I don't know.
The cursed one, I remember him, like, wrapping up the cursed one, hiding it. So how big is the chunk of like the proto Kami, Tira?
How big do you think a tree stump is? Roots and all.
I mean, it clearly depends on the size of the tree, but yeah, I mean, if it's a pretty big tree, then yeah, a pretty big stump.
What we would be doing would be something akin to creating spirits in Rovalda. Something that is from my home country. Very, very much illegal to do so.
Which brings up the issue that currently the Enclave of Shadows has two leaders.
We met one of them.
Yes, the current Grand Master, the Prince of Shadows. His real name still currently unknown. And the second is a Revelton spirit who I had attempted to bury the fairy tale of long ago, who instead assimilated the Enclave of Shadows into their folklore.
Solon stares at Hanzo.
It would have worked.
Solon continues staring at Hanzo.
If I was able to maintain watch over it during the period of time. Fortunately, it was during that time that the Dark War, as well as the betrayal of the God Kami. During that time, the Enclave of Shadow chose to put its allegiance in the Enclave of Shadows and try to assist. It took a few hundred years from what I understood. Maybe in a few thousand. But they are now effectively the second leader.
So, what spirit is this, pray tell, that you felt the need to try to bury?
Well, it's exactly that. You're supposed to bury a graveyard after all. Effectively, they are a they are like a coagulant. Mud. Or more appropriately, they are the waste of souls, simply all dredged down into one singular being. It's likely that allowed the Enclave of Shadows to bring that lich of theirs into hire. Though they're not quite a Reveldin spirit, they are a Necrus spirit. They are obsessed with the abundance of life as well as representation of life and death. That was the main reason I had created the Enclave of Shadows and have them exist as a cleansing system of the corrupted energy in order to create the Shadow Colony. Effectively having their purpose be an attempt to overwrite the horror stories instead. Though admittedly, even I'm unsure how they've managed to maintain their manifestation in here when they're not supposed to be in this version of the Plane of Trinity. Usually they were locked to only be able to exist here within a few, or every few years. Though ultimately, this does explain a few of my suspicions about the Prince of Shadow. As you know, the Storm Plan's purpose was in order to protect the portals that led to the different versions of the Plane of Trinity, such as Elvakheim and Necrus. Effectively, the equivalent of what would have been Koshishoshi and Necrus is where the Enclave of Shadow came from.
At the Shadow Well or whatever that we heard about before.
The Fell Shadow, yes. If I'm correct, the Prince of Shadow is a film in themselves. Hanzo stops and kind of just looks off over the ledge. It seems you're being fracked.
Jacobin looks down where he's looking.
You're There's no way you can do this perception, but you can attempt your perception.
What's he gonna do? Not try?
I mean, considering how up you are and how everything's trees and like mountains and crags, you can't see shit. Though it seems Hanzo could tell that that they were directly being monitored right now.
We being scryed right now? Is that what's happening? Someone's scrying us?
Solar would be able to tell unless they're using if they're using the scry, no?
Alright. That 30 might be enough. You look over, and you're a bit annoyed,
That's
Hanzo, but
4.
you're a bit
because it's hidden.
Yeah, you're a bit annoyed that Hanzo acted as something mystical, as if he detected it as something mystical. When you see like a 40-foot long telescope like coming out of a bush staring at you all.
What?
Huh?
How far away is this telescope?
I mean, it's on the ground, so it's already like a few 100 feet down.
Is it like, are we like right below it?
Solon just goes, definitely not magical. Not a scry, just a really big telescope.
Really, where?
Out of a bush, and then Solon points.
Jacobin waves at the telescope.
How does the telescope respond?
Telescope kind of like nods up and down, tilts side to side.
I need, this is very important. Is the telescope within jumping distance if I were to jump off the
It's
ship?
like 200 feet down. You can see like a
200
40-foot
feet
long
down?
telescope sticking out of a bush.
Caliber's jumping for it.
Solon turned back to Takamura, and
Caliber's gonna drop
Takamura,
kick him.
I think the first thing that probably needs to be done is this kami does not have a name.
True.
It needs a name. And it needs a purpose.
Jacobin's watching what's going on with Caliber. He's concerned what's about to happen.
What do you mean concerned? He's already jumped.
Yeah, I
He's
know. He's
diving
concerned.
down to
He's
the
concerned about
telescope.
what's going to happen when you land.
Hanzo, is there a kami of freedom?
He's about to say no until he suddenly pauses as if something is correcting him. And he looks weakened because of that.
Of freedom, of liberation.
And he's now thinking. Well, as I have just discovered, unfortunately, it seems that already is.
Hanzo going, no, and then someone in the background goes, fuck you, I exist. In Hanzo's head.
My apologies. It seems there's something I need to investigate. As the actor just walks off the ship and turns into shadow.
I'm sorry, BRB, 1 second.
Imagine jumping off the ship to drop kick someone and then be like, "Oh, BRB."
5 more minutes on Namek.
I am back.
I thought you were drop kicking.
No, I still am. I'm waiting for the scene to change. Sorry, my aunt and uncle were leaving. They're gonna go back to their house, so I had to say goodbye quickly.
Okay.
Takamura.
I said goodbye already.
Yes.
Name the kami. This proto kami. Give it a name.
A name, give it a purpose.
At the very least, give it a name.
Fuck, out of character, I'm bad at names. especially like Japanese names.
What are his aspirations for this kami? Let's start there.
Well, let's think about what it was before, like really sad, depressed. What if it sounds kind of like corny, but what if sounds kind of corny, but what if going to be the opposite, like one filled with joy and happiness instead?
Is that what the purpose you want to give it is?
Not necessarily sure about its purpose, but like definitely not like sad man kami, right?
Cry baby kami.
Sad man kami.
Devilman Crybaby. Let's see.
We're gonna be here all session waiting for Takamura to come up with a name.
Probably. Fuck.
Do we know the name of this holy site we're at?
Non-distinct holy site number 5.
Tiro refusing to have to come up with the name on the spot herself as well.
All right. Well, okay. Well, if we're gonna name it here on this ship, you could maybe name it after the ship. the place where it's being reborn or whatever. I don't know. Just trying to throw stuff out
Name it
there, I
up.
guess.
Name it after Hachigo,
You could do that, yeah.
And after Hashiko.
or at least a portion of his name, like
Uh,
whatever the fuck name, or something name Go.
There we go.
Like a Toko or something? Like his last name? I don't know.
Similar, but it's
Atoko is a
Takara
real
has-
name, if I recall.
Hashigo's last name is Otoko. I just
No, that's Otoko. I'm
That
saying
is-
Hatoko.
Atoko.
That might work.
What's the name of our ship mean? The Gekeno Grandeur? Gekeno just a name, or does it have some meaning?
Yukeno is part of the name of Gakano Maki.
Hmm.
Looked it up, and Hot Toko just means second cousin. I'm not sure that's necessarily Hmm.
Is there a
I'm going to
comic
kill.
for...
I'm going to fucking kill you, Slapple. I'm going to fucking kill you.
What the?
What?
What did Sluffle do?
Hashigo's name, his last name literally translates to man. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Man.
What's his first name translate to?
Ladder.
Ladder.
I'm going to
Really?
Ladder man.
All right, all right.
Man.
Everybody this long to figure that out. My name
What?
is just Ladder Man.
Why are you yelling at him? The Japanese do this with their characters too. What do you think
No, it's
Ichigo
fine.
Kurosaki means?
No, it's fine. He
Strawberry
just
or
took. He took.
15.
It's fine. He took
Black
a page out
Swordsman or
of
something?
that one guy's book. God, fucking, what's his name?
That's why I'm mad, is because he's fucking doing it too. Fucking piece of shit. I was like, I had hope that you put a little bit of thought into it. You did not.
Flapple taking a page out of Kojima's
So-
book.
So Ichigo Kurosaki means a few things. The first thing it means is black strawberry. Hence why Ichigo is called Death Strawberry in like the very first episode as like his
Yeah.
title. It also means 15 or 15, aka number 1, aka his song. Like his name is 5 puns. Every Japanese character is 5 puns. Naruto Uzumaki, his name is literally Ramen Bowl Spiral. What do you want from from Slapple here?
Okay.
I know, but it's just like I specifically
Also-
only did the last name because I was like seeing what the different parts were, and it just said man. I'm like, fuck you. It just I didn't.
Also,
I, was like,
I
I
did-
immediately was like, the moment I saw it, I'm like, he fucking did Ladder Man, that piece of shit.
Is there a copy of
know.
like Ascension or
Matters.
Upward Mobility?
Oh, it's too good. Too good. I love it when a plan comes together.
Fucking 5 years.
So Takamura, answer the question, Takamura. I know you know.
Wait, what? What do I know?
Is there a commie of like Ascension or Upward Mobility?
Um.
I swear, if you ask if there's a handicap accessibility Kami, I'm going to fucking kill you.
What?
What? No, Upward Mobility. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in your life, like.
You're also describing ladders.
Up, yes, exactly. This is the idea. The idea is that their symbol is a ladder, but it's about like you being able to move up in your life. Like maybe you're in power or like wealth, class. That's what upward
Sure, if
mobility
there
usually
is.
means, is class mobility.
Is there?
You tell me, Mister fucking priest. I'm just a rogue. Not just a rogue. I'm a rogue who doesn't worship kami specifically. Who worships the conglomerate church. So like, you tell me.
That's a good question, but I don't think I don't think I can consult Hanzo right now. He seems busy.
Why don't you just ask yourself? Don't you have knowledge religion, please?
I guess I have knowledge religion. I can try it, but as you know, my knowledge religion is
It's pretty good, ain't it?
it's like not the worst. Like
Hey, does Takamaru learn anything with that 20?
Wait, why is he pulling knowledge religion? Sorry, I was just laughing about Ladder Man still.
there's
Jacobin asked if there's a kami of like ascension or upward mobility or something like that.
Shit, technically yes.
Hey,
No,
who is it?
technically it's wait, are they dead? Let me think. I actually have to think because there's like 5 commies relating to like the topic at hand. Because you're talking about things that are kind of covered by the kami who protects the god of kami cycle. Let me think. Alright. So there's Daifuku, there's Fukushima, there's Okami, there's Shadow Okami. And then there's the 5th one who I've actually forgotten the name of.
I mean, kamis can kind of have overlapping domains. That's not unusual.
Tira, is there a kami of growth
Yes.
that is not dead?
No.
but I'm pretty sure Kami just come
I
back
love
if
that.
they die,
Yes,
though,
and I
too.
say, is it dead? No.
I think they just like come back eventually though.
Yeah, that's
They
the
just
thing.
kind of like
They-
resurrect after
It's,
time.
it's not like they stop existing. Like they still hold barrier over that. They're just inactive now.
No. You
Stasis.
guys are going about it wrong. Jacobin. I'm trying to construct a kami of purpose that would make sense for them to have a ladder as their symbol. Okay.
They can't be kami over artificial concepts.
Exactly. That's why I said it. I'm trying to construct something because like
The kami of ascension is. I'm pretty sure that
I mean,
is actually
what counts as an artificial concept then?
a concept not created by the gods.
Okay, well, did the gods create the concept of like classes in society, like societal classes?
Are
Like
you
some people
asking
being
if
better
the
than
god?
others?
Are you asking if the gods are classist?
I'm asking if they created it.
No, that's unfortunately that's very much so a mortal invention.
Okay, I had to ask because with the god economy that we know of, it's entirely possible that they
Alright.
created some people and they're like, you're better than those people.
Alright, so the kami I'm thinking there's the kami who protects the current Ninetales. There's the kami who protects the upcoming next Ninetales. There's the kami who protects the Tower of Souls, and then there's the kami who effectively protects the cycle itself and that change and ascension. And
Okay.
there's a
Is there a
fifth one,
kami over
and
the
I
concept of moving
forget what they
upwards
do.
physically?
There literally cannot be. That's not something you can protect.
Dang.
What are you gonna do? Not allow people to move up?
Maybe.
There's no such thing as up.
I mean, is there a kami of like gravity?
But that's a concept that exists.
Wait, how does
Okay,
up
yeah, but water
exist
exists and there's a
on-
kami of
on this
water,
plane?
okay? So what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's the same question.
Isn't this whole
Egg.
like plane we're on like fucked up and like infinite technically, or somewhat?
Yes.
It's
Well, how you-
complicated. Planes
so
are
how does
weird.
up exist?
I love how you say that's fucked up, but it's not like it's not.
That's just how planes are, okay? It's not fucked up. That's just how it is.
Tira's world is not a planet. It is a plane of existence. It's separate. It's not a planet.
I love that we get stuck on this, and I'm trying to introduce Lapple's new character, but you're like, no, we have to name the tree fetus.
Well, you could interrupt
Listen,
us with what's
I'm-
going on down there at any
Oliver's
point.
all prepped.
Because
Oliver's
Takamura is
all
not coming
prepped
up with a
to
name
cause the
anytime
scene.
soon. You need to understand. We're gonna be
Okay,
here
Caliber,
for a
take fall
while.
damage. How much
I
fall
actually
damage does
think I have a
Caliber
name,
take?
but I'm not sure it would like really fit if we can't do like the upward mobility stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The ladder kami, as fun of a joke it is, if you can't find if you have a name and you think it's a good name, regardless of what the purpose is, give it a name. It just needs a
Yeah,
name.
I was thinking Meditashi Tengu, which literally just means like joyous sky.
You want to name it after the Tengu? I don't know if that's a good idea.
After what happens?
Not Tengu, Tenku.
Oh,
Tengu.
Tengu
okay.
the sky.
Are you trying to create a kami of revelry? Looks at Tira. Of celebration.
Freaking modern day Dionysus over here.
Don't
Alright. Alright, so Caliber, you Black Adam down towards the ground, being lit on fire
That's what.
as you meteor down
Max
towards
fall
the
damage.
telescope.
Take max fall damage.
I'm gonna grapple next to the person or next to the fucking thing that's using the huge ass thing. So I'm like, is this an attacker? I'm just gonna go straight up. What do you mean? What do you mean hit points? I'm gonna grapple down.
That doesn't
So
slow
you're gonna shoot your grappling hook and then speed yourself up faster into the ground?
there's no
it's
such thing.
Secondly,
like Terraria,
taking-
where you grapple right before you fall.
There's no such thing as jump canceling. I had you go
No,
further
let
out
him
multiple
try.
times.
Let
Caliber's
him
like,
try.
this is just like Terraria, right? If I double jump right before I hit the ground, I don't take fall damage.
I have the spirit's grappling hook, which allows me to use ethereal anchor.
Yeah,
So
you
are you
said
gonna
you're
try
going
to-
to do it? No, Kel, you said you're going to do it downwards, not upwards.
Yeah,
You said
I'll
you were
do
gonna
it
shoot it
downwards, so it
downwards.
catches when like it'll catch on the air, and so I'll basically be on the fucking like Spider-Manning on the air. Let me just do it. I hit it. Yeah, give me my health back.
Okay, but
Give
how
me my
close to the
health
ground
back.
do you do that? How close to the ground?
I do it. Caliber would do it so he wouldn't hit the ground. Now, if you need me to roll a check to see if Caliber knows the distance between him and the ground, I will be willing to do that check. if he
Yes,
misjudges it.
yes, do that because let's see if
No,
Caliber
I need
actually
Tira
engages
to, I
it
need Tira to
correctly.
tell me which check it is and if I do that check. Intelligence? What is it? Combat? Martial? How would I fly? Fly check?
Calculating the distance. Oh shit. Which check is that?
All right.
I'm gonna be real. When I initially decided to jump off and be like, I'm gonna jump off, I didn't know it was gonna be for Slapple's character. I was just like, oh,
All
this
right.
is like a thing. Like, I'll do it.
All right, Tucker, what about this, okay? Originally, this commie was related to the crowned elm. So if we called it like the uncrowned maple.
Uncrowned maple?
I mean, it's like a maple tree now, ain't it?
I guess so.
It's not really much of an anything tree right now. It's just a bunch of hope and potential.
Yeah, this is a spirit we're talking about. It could grow up to be into anything, technically, even though it resembles a tree right
I mean,
now.
you could literally it could just become a dragon if it finds a purpose like that. It could just become a tree dragon or something. I don't know. Tira just sitting there waiting for us to lock in our decision to see what Eldritch Abomination we create.
Oh, let's just call it the King in Yellow. What could go wrong?
Oh God, no.
Can't we just do that one long name
I mean,
thing?
Haster's technically a god in Pathfinder.
Yeah, but not.
But that's because Pathfinder.
But is it a god in-
bankrupt when it comes to gods?
Yeah, but is it a god where we are right now in this plane of existence?
Yes, is always a god. It's a stat block.
No, I didn't see it on the list of gods that Tira had.
Yeah, he'll show up if you find his little sign.
He's an otherworlder, I'm guessing.
No, there is no hassle in my setting. They'll fuck in with you.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's not gonna
Yeah, not
happen.
unless we make one.
I will bring him.
Preferably don't make one.
Specifically makes a D&D character in order to become a god and have a god need to exist in your world. Oh yeah, by the way, do I need to roll to see if I actually do not take fall damage, or am I taking the fall damage? Because I'm down to take it if it's important.
Why did you charisma check?
The charisma check was for the anchor, but then Calvin.
They're trying to grapple,
Yeah,
basically
theory
grapple
anchor.
hook the air and like swing to kind of like reduce their downward momentum.
And I'm like, well, and then I said, well, make a check to see if Caliber can
Is Calber
gauge the
trying to
distance
swing
correctly.
directly into the telescope bush?
He's trying to swing behind it, but it depends on how big it is if I hit the telescope. Like he's trying to think like within a 10-foot range around it. How accurate he is up to discretion.
Alright, so you take the fall damage.
He just wants to land near. Okay, so I take the fall damage. I
Caliber
land.
sliding across the floor as he's like, I made it.
Caliber's ready,
Smacks floor,
is preparing
slides.
for an encounter of combat, and ready to like essentially like stave off.
What are you doing here? Dude, what's this?
Caliber on the floor, like slid across the floor into the bush.
Right, Caliber.
He
What
doesn't even know if
language are you
anyone's here. He's just saying it out loud. Okay. This is
What
this
language
is
are you
a bluff.
speaking,
He does not
Caliber?
know if anyone's there.
What
Oh,
language
he's
are you
speaking. He's speaking Brigadine.
Interesting.
There's
okay.
an to the person if there's anyone there, there's an obvious bluff check that he just doesn't know if anyone's actually there. He just knows the telescope's there. And he's assuming someone is like in the bush or something. He's like, "What are you doing here? What's going on?" That's where his main focus is.
Let me just do this. Now, Tira, I recognize everybody on the ship. They're who I think they are.
Yes.
So I know who Caliber is.
Holy shit! Is it a fan of Ryu's? Is it another member of Ryu's fan club?
It's a
Are we
Jason.
gonna have our third? Are we gonna have our third member?
As you get your bearings, Caliber,
Job.
out of the bush, retracting this giant periscope, telescope, whatever you want to call it, periscope.
A telescope if
Is
it's for magnification.
Let's
a
see
goblin.
what. Let's see what fucking
Does
tokens.
Caliber know
Swapple
what a
gave.
goblin is?
That's a good
He
question.
might not
don't
actually know. He might not
Would
actually
I
know.
Would have Nico have known about a goblin and said, "Yeah, this exists"?
But
Put
what
it
if
in me?
Nico
Give me
decided
that
to
information.
program you with the information on what a goblin is?
Well, it's mainly just like what information I was born with. Of like, I feel like, would I know anything other than like Coastal Ocean as like ecology? Are goblins in Coastal Ocean?
Would he have the concept of a goblin? Would he know?
He is a goblin. Caliber is.
I don't think it would matter. Even if he knew or didn't know, I don't think it would matter more than he would be more just like, what's going on here? Why are you looking at us? Like, huh? Like, you got something to say?
So you see
He's
a
waiting to see
goblin
like
coming out. They're retracting to the little periscope, or the big periscope apparently I have.
Big telescope.
And you see like a rifle on their back, and they're not really up to standard of like the beauty standard of the region. You know how everybody's like beautiful. No, the environment is beautiful itself. He's kind of on the lesser side there.
So
but he's
ugly that
not.
even Caliber
It's
goes
not that
like.
bad. It's
little
not
man.
that bad though. It's,
I don't Caliber.
Like-
Caliber. I don't think Caliber thinks of anything as beautiful, like or anything as like pretty in this general
doesn't have
sense of like
concept
normal
of it.
conventions.
Caliber
doesn't-
doesn't
he
have the
doesn't really give a
shit
concept
about
of
the
beauty
concept.
when it comes to like when it comes to people.
Caliber not
It's
having a
kinda
concept
just like
of
you
beauty,
exist and
but
you
then
are a
immediately
thing,
going,
the-
"Oh, what
like
is
the-
that?"
Caliber
the
is in
beauty
fact
is that
a
you are a
construct.
creature. Yeah, he's got just like, oh okay, like I
Little
guess
guy.
like he looks down. Or how tall are you? Are you like really small, around like 5 foot 4 inches or what? Like what?
They are exactly
I
the
think
size
that was before.
of your boot.
Oh my god!
Okay, legit.
I know.
Caliber.
If you were to like try and measure them, they are
My
1 foot
name's
5.
Caliber.
I am on the small side for goblin.
My name's Caliber.
you'll-
What's your name?
It sounds like you're on the
You'll-
small size of the small size.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I should do the voice or not.
You got
Be
up
careful.
until I
If you
finished
do a
this
voice,
dialogue
you're gonna have to
right
commit
now.
to it for
Yeah,
the
you
rest
have-
of
you
the
have
rest
time
of
to
your
think.
life.
You're gonna have to commit to the voice. I'm going to force you to commit to the voice. I am gonna
I
say a
know.
whole thing right now. You
I
better
know.
think.
My name's Caliber. I saw you. Oh, I didn't see you. Noticed you looking at us with that
No,
huge like.
Caliber, you have to say that you did see them because you
eyeglass.
totally knew that they were there the whole time. Remember?
I
Oh,
just
his voice is in my
practiced.
head.
It's embarrassing to do the voice, so I'm not gonna do the voice.
No, you gotta do the voice. I mean, you
know.
gotta do it at least for the first session. You could give up after the first session.
No, he can't.
No,
That's the problem. He's not allowed to.
Another time, I would be laughing the whole time. That's the issue.
Serious
Okay.
conversation.
Alright.
The most goblin voice, like squared.
So You'll see him put away the periscope. He'll hold up his hands like, yes, yes, I know who you are. I'm actually looking for you and your group. Not you in particular. Maybe you in particular. I don't really recall. But there's a couple of new faces, and some are missing. Uh, but my name is Abba, and I am from Mizu no Miyako. I was there
You
when the
can
city
sense-
fell.
You can sense Caliber in deep thought as soon as you were to mention that I've been like tracking you guys or been like looking for you guys, and Caliber thinks back to the construct pursuer he had to fight a while ago. Now he's thinking, wait, is there another one? Are you giving off any like Caliber's gonna try to sense both of you? Are you giving off any noticeable, like obvious, like sense of malice or anything like that?
No, I put my hands up. My hands are empty. My hands are up, even though I'm this small. It should be unassumingly non-threatening. The only thing you would relate me with the Shogun is that I have a gun. I think they're the only people that we fought that actually have guns. So that's the only indicator.
The only people that we've fought so far.
Yeah, but the Shogun, I've never seen a Shogun with a gun that small.
Caliber will.
Okay, so your name is Abba, and you've been searching.
For us. And as he says that, he tries to pick you up. Because he doesn't want to look down anymore. He's just trying to pick you up so he can like hold you and just like stare at your face.
Jacobin's like looking down at Albert, like, what is going on down there?
I need to talk to you.
Speaking of nothing.
It's beyond me.
You allow Caliber to pick you up like a fucking puppy.
Sense motive.
I don't know if he's gonna have a choice.
No, Caliber's not actively trying to do it. If he like struggles or like tries to move away, Caliber would just like not be able to do it. He's like trying to do it as like a sense of like he's doing it in a way to have like a face-to-face conversation because he doesn't think like he should be talking to him while he's like on the floor, like not at his level.
He
So he's,
doesn't
trying
like
to pick him
looking
up
down
with-
at you and talking. That's what it is. He only does that with
You're
Jacobin.
too small. You're small. No, Jacobin's around the size where he's comfortable to do it. It's like his neck has to go a little bit more, and it's kind of just like no, that isn't acceptable.
Oh, Caliber can't see his toes. I see the problem.
Pretty much.
He doesn't know that he,
Yeah,
has,
I'll allow
if he
it.
has all his toes or not.
Caliber will hoist you up, stare you in the face, and while he hoists you up and you allow it, he imprinting hands you.
He wants to
I
know
want
all
to know
of
if
your
this is actually you.
weaknesses.
I want to know if he's actually what the fuck he is actually. That's what Caliber's
What are his
interested in, is, like,
weaknesses or
what is this?
vulnerabilities?
No, I mean if I need to know that, but I just want to know what it is. That's mainly what Caliber's trying to figure it out. Just like, what is this?
I'm a goblin. That's
What are,
When
his,
I get
what are
the
your
information
weaknesses
that
or
you're just a goblin,
vulnerabilities?
Yes, of course.
Is being a goblin a weakness?
Goblin.
Is being a goblin a weakness?
To some, yes.
Abba, you've said you've been seeking us, and now that you found us, what is your goal? What do you want with us?
As far as I know, I woke up in Mizu no Miyako, and I was the only one there. But I heard that your group survived, and I want to know why. That's why I've been trying to find you. It's been a very long and arduous journey.
You're super cool.
The fall of Museum Mako was a cause from the shogunate and their overambitious greed. and in order to punish us and gain an advantage to capture one of our party members, they decided to destroy the city. I did not think anyone would have survived that, though. How did you survive?
That's what I want to know. And as the other survivors, I thought you would have an answer. Out of character, but I feel like Caliber's the worst person for me to talk to about this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But also the funniest, given the situation.
Also, probably.
There's
should be
a
the
serious
first characters you have
conversation
to interact
happening
with
while
anyways.
Caliber is holding you up like a puppy. I'm like, oh look.
You could
My
just hold
arms are
your
also
hand out and
still
let him
up,
stand
like,
on it.
My arms are like 90-degree angles at my elbows. I'm just up.
Just like the long cat meme.
So the football goalpost.
If you truly are a citizen from Museum Radical, I will accept you, as that is where I was born and have lived. But do worry, do notice that we have just gone through something of great note, and if you end up hurting any of us, if you end up being someone we need to take out, I will do it personally. Other than that, I think you should be fine.
Holy moly.
One's Caliber going 1 foot
There's
out
been
of
too
line.
much
Get
death
dead.
and too much chaos that has occurred around us, and I did not want you to be a part of that. Nor do I want you to be the cause of that.
He puts his arms down. It gives you a thumbs up. Okay.
Okay. So
how are we getting
do you have
back on the
everything
ship?
ready? Are you packed up? You have everything on
Everything I own is on me right now,
you? Alright.
and it's not a
Caliber
lot.
will then immediately start attempting to grapple back up to the ship using his fucking using the fucking ethereal anchor over and over again.
In total,
Fuck,
you were
miss.
carrying all 20 pounds of me, including my gear.
Yes. Oh hit. Yes.
He's directly at 50-50 right now.
Yeah.
So about
Directly
25
50-50
pounds.
checking.
About 25 pounds in total is what
Yes.
you're carrying.
Reactor's being a bit funky. I'm gonna
Fuck.
reconnect. Give me a moment. Well, no, I didn't even accept that. Holy shit.
Caliber's stuck. He seems to be struggling getting back up.
Oh, there we go. Now it's booked. Alright.
Jacobin like kind of squints down. He sees him like slowly. I mean, he's making slow progress.
And then you immediately see Caliber like fall.
Yeah, okay. Jacob is gonna throw a rope down for Caliber.
200 feet
Caliber's
of
gonna
rope.
struggle and like to reach the rope.
We have
and actually
infinite
try to
rope.
grab it. Caliber grabs it.
Caliber going. I can
like
make
tie
it
it to the railing.
Like underhand, like holding him under like a football essentially. Caliber come back up onto the ship, bringing Abba, the small, tiny, gun-wielding goblin.
What skill is it to tie knots? Is it sleight of hand?
I do not know.
Unfortunately, it has not occurred to me if I know what that is or not.
Who is that? Pokemon kind of squints because he's so small.
This is a survivor of museum. This is a survivor from what happened in the museum Yako.
Jacobin looks
Arms
at
are
him. Does he
beating back up.
recognize him at all? Has Jacob ever seen this face before in Mizuno Miyako?
Ryu speaks in perfect goblin saying hello.
I greet them back in Goblin. Neat. Bet you know Goblin.
I know many languages. I needed to.
But does the
9 languages.
you guys know this person?
No. But I can tell he's a goblin.
Tom is gonna wonder, like, huh?
Knowledge local. I know
Oh,
that.
they have their own.
I know that Jacobin worked as a gardener in the city. Probably.
Do I recall this goblin's face before? It is unique after all.
This goblin's face slightly below beauty standards for goblin kind.
Ear to ear, smile, big ears too. Like noticeably
Shitty
larger ears than
grin.
normal goblins.
Shitting and grin, red eyes. The stance. I like how your token's like the same size as Jacobin.
I mean, the token can't get any smaller, I'm pretty certain.
Well, that's not true. I'm sure you could scale it smaller if you really wanted to.
Even smaller, man.
It would just be hard to see.
Like Tally.
Exactly.
Tally's dead. I think. Oh. So you've been looking for us, eh?
Waiting on Tira.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she's back. It's not. She's gonna log back in.
Yeah.
Would Abba have run in the same circles as Jacobin?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's just
Jacobin did an intelligence check to see if he remembers seeing Abba's face in Mizumiyaka before.
I don't know. Did you two?
I worked in the
All right, Slavel, this is a choice for you.
I worked in the craftsman place, so unless Jacobin was going frequently to get his tools checked up on, he probably would have.
Jacobin does know how to make clothes. He is a bit of a craftsman
That means
himself.
this goblin would know if he worked with the craftsman. Wouldn't he know about the
There
Nico
was a
incidents?
goblin workshop. If you do your knowledge local and then you pass, I don't know.
Mm.
All right, you know about the goblin workshop that I was at. They were called the Burner Fingers.
He looks you up and down. He's like, man, I do recognize you. You worked at the Burner Fingers, right?
Yeah, you're the gardener of the city. I recognize you as well.
Yes, he really goes up and like gives you a hug.
It's good to see another person from home. I'll reciprocate the hug.
Thought there was no one left. Nothing left.
I woke up and it was gone. Everything was gone.
Yes. Burned down in flame and then washed away by great waves.
How is it that your group survived? That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. And why? How did I survive?
I don't know about you, but we fought our way to the temple and took a boat out onto the lake. We washed up on the other side after the great waves wiped out the invaders and the town. What about yourself?
On the day the town went up in flames, I grabbed a rifle from the workshop and tried to help get control over the city, but it was just too much. And at one point, I blacked out. I didn't know what happened. When I woke up, everything was gone. I couldn't believe it. Didn't know what to think. I tried to find other survivors, but nothing. So I moved on to the nearest sign of anything, and when I did, I learned that no one survived except for your group. And then as I track you down, I've heard more and more tales of you. But sorry, this is a lot to take in, and finally able to share with someone about this.
I don't know how you survived, whether it be pure chance or divine intervention. I guess it was at least partially divine intervention because no one would have survived if the Shogunate had gone uncontested.
So, do you know what's wrong with the Shogunate? Why would they suddenly do all this?
Oh, it's a long story. But the short of it is that they're at war. They've declared war, essentially, on the spirits. On many of the kami.
They see the existence of the kami as something that contests the power of the emperor. And in their war to unite the realm, they destroy all that came before.
Yes, I've seen the destruction of, and I just needed to understand it. But that's this. From my understanding, the spirits are part of the world. To get rid of the spirits is to get rid of the world itself. I don't.
I mean, simple, right? Shogunate wants the world to bend to his will. So, Abba, you met
Yes.
us. You have some of your answers, but not all. What will you do now?
From what you've told me, I cannot turn a blind eye. if I may, I take some time to ponder and think about what I should do next.
Jacobin will nod his head. Take your time.
Do you perhaps have a workspace or something similar where I can use my tools? I think better when I'm working with my hands.
Caliber, you wanna take him?
Take him.
Yeah, to the workshop. It's yours now.
Oh. Alright, Caliber will pick you back up. Pick Ava back. Caliber will pick you up now.
Is there a key for you to like drag him now?
I don't know if I can mount players.
You could actually, but
I mean, you can mount tokens.
Should
right?
I?
I mean, you don't have to, but that's what you're effectively doing, right?
Yeah. How do I? Okay, I guess it's time for me to mount up to my token. How do I do that? It's like a fucking keybind or something.
Rideable. Mount control tokens to targeted token. H. Mount targeted token to controlled token.
It's M and N and H.
It looks like you target Hachiko's token and press H. Like you use the targeting thing here, like that.
H.
No?
Oh. I mounted myself to him. All right, press M on me, Hachiko. Oh no, Hachiko. What the fuck am I saying that? I'm sorry, Slapful. Alright. I'm taking him. N, press N.
N? Alright, there we go. He'll kind of like set up on the bench. He'll grab like a stool or a bench and he'll just sit at the table and you'll see him bring out a couple tools, put his rifle on the table and just start cleaning it and taking it apart, checking out the parts for it. And he'll just start mumbling.
Do you know how to use that rifle?
As its creator, yes, as I've been traveling with it, I've become quite proficient using this rifle. You can see that the rifle is a regular sized rifle, and compared to his small body, he should not be able to carry it the way he is.
Alright, okay.
You could tell in Caliber's voice that there's a doubt that you could actively correctly use the rifle, but he's not gonna question it. I'm just like, all right.
To be fair, the only other person Caliber knows who makes range attacks uses a bow that is way too big for them, and they use it fine, so he doesn't question it. He just assumes that's normal.
This is the woodworking shop. You use this for other means, but make sure not to mess with any of the statues here. The woodwork dolls.
Can I use anything? Let's see. Good old roll artistry. See if I recognize the work.
All right, Takamura. So back to the matter at hand.
All right, so I gotta fix something. I am not 1'5".
I was gonna say that doesn't make sense.
No, you are. It says right here in your summary,
No.
1 foot 5 inches.
No, because I
just
I had
changed
changed
it.
it from when I tried to be the reduced size.
You
So
never put
I
never put
I
in the
halved
reduced
it.
size.
So yeah.
All right,
You're
so you're
2
2
foot
foot
It's
10.
actually this. Yeah, and he's like 10 pounds. Still considerably small, but not as small as we thought.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that the one he's less than half Jacobin's height, and Jacob is already small. Jacob is like 3.5 feet tall. So he's 34 inches, and Jacobin is.
I feel like 10 pounds is still too light for a goblin as well. Not 104, Jesus. Let's go with 24 pounds. Yeah.
You're like 3/4 Jacobin's height. And
Oh my god, this means I can actually see your face, unlike everybody else, because your face is covered by
yeah,
the hat.
you can actually see Jacobin's face. You can see like his actual eyes, his little beady bird eyes. You can actually see the little bit of red from his original hat underneath the big hat.
The fez.
It's not a fez. So Takamura, what are you gonna name it? What's the name?
I already typed. I thought I already said the name.
Yeah, but then Jacobin made some more suggestions. Jacob is not gonna make this easy for you.
My God. My God.
What would other people be doing during the day?
Takamura needs to name this damn tree in the background while people are doing
True.
stuff.
Nyloth is just in his room. By chance, Tara, is there like a lock icon that you could put down?
Oh, what? Oh, a lock on the door?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there'd be locks on every door. It's a modern ship.
Because technically, if someone were to try to open that door, it's a high DC now.
Amazing. You know, the funny thing is Jacobin might still be able to open it, but he's too busy trying to name this tree with Takamura.
Stupid.
I mean,
Well,
are people
eventually.
disagreeing with the Tenku name?
Implicitly, yes, but it's
Good
more of
idea.
he's just giving more suggestions.
Implicitly, I do not want this name. He's like, fuck
Well,
that
I
name.
mean, he's not. He heard the name you gave, and he made some additional suggestions to consider. You could still go with the name you chose, and it's not like he can stop you unless he like literally attacks you, right?
Jacobin is like, you will not name it that. And it just starts swinging.
How dare you name it that? It knocks you out immediately.
Well, I mean, like, what? Oh, why? Joyous, I understand, but why Sky?
I mean, like a big ass tree that reaches the sky, you know? Also, I was coming up with that name when we were
We
thinking
look at the
about
tree
ladder
that's
thing.
literally really short and really wide.
Yeah. Well, it's really short, really wide right now. It's like a sapling.
But I mean, again, it might not necessarily be a tree in the future. I mean, I guess we're in the sky right now, kind of.
Hmm.
Abba,
Yes.
what do you know about woodworking?
I don't do a fair bit myself, but I know that it takes time and dedication. Uh,
I'll teach you.
he shows off the butt of his rifle. In order for this rifle to work, the handle itself here, I had to be very precise with the way I carved it out. Otherwise, the mechanisms inside wouldn't function. But
If you
I
ever
could tell
wanna,
from the figures and carvings in here that very good craftsmen made them. Was it you?
it was someone very dear to me who made it. They are no longer with us. They were also survivor from Museum Miyako. Oh, they didn't live there.
Yes. Yes, I could tell a member was missing from the group up top. I just assumed that they were somewhere else on the ship.
They left. The woodworking shop has been handed down to me. I am now the master of this area, so if you ever need help with woodworking, I'd be the person to help you with.
You have my condolences.
What do you talk about the name? What name? What do you want the name to be?
Well, I definitely feel like Meditashi should be part of it, but the problem with like finding more the name is we still don't know its purpose.
Well, again,
Really?
we could name it regardless of purpose, but again, like, why do you want to give it this name? Is it to, like, what are you thinking?
Well, it was filled, like I said, it was filled with immense sadness before. I feel like inverting it would create a better outcome for the spirit. Inverting it, its old nature, in a sense.
I mean, yes, it was filled with despair, but why?
It didn't have a purpose. We need to.
Yes,
that's
no
why we need to
purpose,
find a-
no duty. Had no purpose, no duty, no responsibility. I don't know. Could name it. Could include the crown in its name. After all, that's what a crown represents, right? Purpose, a duty, a responsibility.
Out of character, I feel like you should save that for next session Because otherwise, we'll spend the entire session just trying to figure out the name of this thing.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it. What are you gonna do, huh?
Yeah, what you gonna do, huh?
What are you gonna do, Kyle?
Oh
Come up
my
and be like, you
God.
guys should just name it.
I mean,
Let's have the new.
there's a reason why I said in the background, because I was giving other people opportunity to do stuff while we wait for Newt to figure out what the hell he wants to name the tree.
Jacobin just being like, why don't we let the new guy name it? Huh?
No.
Jacobin's here trying to. Look, Jacobin's just trying to help you come up with a good name, okay?
Yeah.
My scene with Ava is literally Caliber and Ava like kind of like parallel, like doing separate things, but like trying to get like comfortable to each other. Like that's what we're doing.
Caliber's trying to pass down the woodworking, just like Hashigo did to him. I don't know, Takara. What do you think of
Good
Jacobin's suggestions?
question.
Do you want to go with the first name he came up with just because you want to get it over with?
Tira, about to send you something. I think it would fit
Okay.
very well for it. Unless there's something that already has his name. I'm not saying anything about the name.
Nyleth isn't upstairs. Nyleth's somewhere else, anyways.
Yeah, I'm in my room.
You're taking damage from this, my god.
You're the one who also doesn't want to come up with a name on the spot.
Oh, I see. I mean, the issue is that the problem is that there is one of that already.
Ah,
It's just a
shit.
different name, because this thing was becoming up a specific thing that was a smaller domain. Different gods are annoying.
Okay, but basically, so Takamaru, you want to name this kami something to represent your hope for it, right? Which,
Yes. That is correct.
you want it to find purpose, right?
That is what it needs. Yeah.
Yeah.
A purpose.
To escape from despair by finding its purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is gonna stall you all out if this does continue.
I
Uh-oh.
wasn't expecting.
Look, we could
Takamura
spend
to actually
probably multiple
struggle
sessions on this if
hard.
we really tried. Okay, we could make this take forever. Or Takamura could
I
just be
know,
like,
that's
"Nah,
what
I'm
I'm
going
scared
with
of.
my idea," and then name them.
Okay, this is what's important. Is the name gonna actually dictate great lore implications if we name it something?
Maybe.
Will it actually matter what we name it?
Why would I tell you that?
Maybe.
All right, now now we're taking 5 sessions for this. All right, we need to figure out.
All right, this is
the
really
thing with,
important.
like, Well, the thing with like the name Metatashi Tenku is I want this spirit to like basically grow up big and strong, and also have a good life, which is why Joyous Sky. Like, A spirit to reach the heavens, basically. Joyous spirit to reach the heavens.
Whoa, fight power.
I mean, you're also like describing a spirit that's essentially wandering for its own, like, you know,
Yeah.
for its own.
Yeah, I just thought of the stupidest thing.
Oh God.
Okay, let's not do that.
Sometimes I think White Zero just has intrusive thoughts.
I do, because you know when you said those words, the first thing I thought is, oh, we should call it Eastern Wanderer.
It's
This is the Eastern Wanderer.
title card drops. Title card drops. Oh God.
No, don't you see? We're the evil within too.
No, what just happened is the Neo 3 title card drops in the intro.
Oh my God! Speaking of Neo, some people I know at work were talking about it, and you know what they called it?
What?
What'd they call it?
Nio 3.
Nio?
I haven't told them, but I'm pretty sure it's
Time.
called Neo. I've never heard
taking-
Nio before.
I'm taking damage.
All right, break.
myself.
I'm gonna assume that this is time for break. I'm gonna go take a break real quickly. I need
Yeah.
to go figure out what's going on inside.
Yeah.
Tira's taking mental
Best
damage.
time.
I'm taking mental damage.
Psychic damage.
We're all taking mental damage except Flapple.
Flapple's just having a great old time in the woodworking factory.
He's gonna make
Me-
wooden guns.
He's having a great old time in the woodworking factory, and then I'm just standing here in the ball crushing factory.
5 years.
16 hours.
Everybody realized it's Ladder Man.
I see they gave you the easy job. Unfortunately for me, I got the hard job at the ball crushing factory. My 72-hour shift at the ball crushing factory.
Slapple, is your character's full name Abracadabra?
No.
There was a pause there.
It's Abba Simalu.
You can see it underneath his name in the break time thing.
Mm-hmm.
How about Simalu? All right, Newt. Break time. We
Yeah?
can keep workshopping this.
We can keep going.
Maybe we could come up with a name before the break ends.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Because I'm essentially stuck in limbo. Because the thing I wanted to do is
That's
contingent on
like, that's-
Takamura.
that's kind of like
I
the
see.
issue
So,
for me though.
okay,
I
so
want
you're
his
right,
name
Solon.
based
We
on...
should just name it Eastern Wanderer. You're
Yeah.
right.
But the
The
issue
thing-
is I want its name kind of based on like its purpose, and then it's like we don't know its purpose. So how do we come up with a name?
That's why I don't know, you could name it based off of finding a new purpose,
mean-
or hoping it gets a new purpose, you know.
Maybe
You
joyous.
should name it
purpose, I
after
don't
our
know.
ship, and the new purpose you could give it is to protect our ship.
That's pretty selfish of you.
Look, yes, it is.
Hey Tira,
What?
is there a kami of airships? Looks at Tira.
Look, I know there's no kami of specifically our airship.
You're thinking so small-minded. That's not a
Okay,
concept.
well, I
that's
mean,
a
this was
thing.
previously a kami of a single tree. Your point?
The tree was.
Damn.
Damn, I can't believe. your Takamura's culture is just a thing. It's just
Okay,
a
maybe it was an
object.
important tree, but still a single tree. It wasn't the important tree. It was just a important tree.
Like,
The important tree already has a kami. It's Ryu's father.
Ryu's father's not a kami.
I mean, it basically is. It's serving the same purpose, right?
No.
They're protecting the world tree. I don't see how that's any different.
Meditashi Ikigai for like joyous purpose. Like, maybe that could be it. Or Ikigai Meditashi. I guess Ikigai Meditashi sounds pretty cool. Maybe I don't know. Bro.
Could do found purpose at Mitsukata.
On purpose? Maybe. It hasn't like found its purpose yet though.
But that's what you want it to do, right? Find its purpose.
Yes.
That's your aspiration for it. Could maybe do new, I guess. Atarashi. What's given? Atareta. What the fuck is that? Should just name it after yourself. Give it your last name. What's the worst that could happen? Wander. Eastern Wander.
Eastern Wonder.
That's kind of like your child at this point, right? What is Wander, Jeff?
Well, giving purpose would be like a Geru's Ikigai, maybe. But there's like a few things like that.
You know, I didn't think the name here would end up being the new rope wheel session.
Could have told you. I mean, immediately Takemura was like, this is going to take a while.
Yeah, I told you I'm bad at names and I'm extra bad at like Japanese names.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first played Neo 2, and Tira could probably vouch for this, I called Hide Hide. Because it's spelled hide. Hide.
Now, do you have any idea of what purpose you'd want to give it? Because that's the next
no.
step.
That is the next step, and I'm still not sure because there's a ton of kami that already fill all the rules.
Again, that's why trying to give it the purpose of protecting our airship is not the
And then
stupidest idea.
And then there's just lots of minor spirits who just fulfill really dumb, stupid roles. Like the spirit of just this one single walk out on this world that just really like.
You're really validating Jacobin's point here that giving it the purpose of protecting our airship specifically.
Because at least we know that there's nothing already doing that, right?
That is true. You're not wrong.
You know, that at least. Make it the kami of protecting Takamura. I'm sure that'll be a good idea. What could possibly go wrong?
I think there's literally a kami for protecting the emperor. So technically, a kami of protecting a single person is a thing.
Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
The only problem is I don't think Takamura is immortal. So that might become a problem eventually.
Potentially. But eventually I'm gonna be like a level 20 cleric or something. I don't think... I'm pretty sure there's spells for that, too.
Okay, wait a second. If you said that there's kami for protecting the cycle...
I'm not sure I said that. I said there's
No,
like...
Tira said that. There's kami for protecting the cycle,
You're hearing things.
right? The nine-tail cycle.
You're hearing things. Didn't
Does
say
that mean we
nothing.
could make a kami to oppose the cycle? What could possibly go wrong? Could we make a kami whose sole purpose is to oppose the return of the god of kami? This sounds like it probably would backfire really badly.
I think the problem with making a kami that opposes something specifically is that they'll have a very ends justify the means attitude towards something. So a kami like
It's
that would be
possible.
like, all right, let's just genocide the kitsune. Let's just
Again, that's why I said that it could backfire really badly.
no kitsune, no chance of the Grand Kami coming back. Easy. Easy solution.
Isn't Takamura technically the god of Kami's current, chosen vessel?
Yeah, kind of.
You could give it the purpose to protect the chosen vessel. Although there might be a Kami for that already, actually. All right. Let's take a higher up view. Ultimately, we want this kami to oppose the shogunate and or assist us against the shogunate, right?
I suppose so, but the shogunate's like many years down the line, the shogunate's mission could change, and it'll still be opposing the shogunate, even if it's like, even
Well,
if
no,
the
no,
shogunate's like purpose becomes let's protect every puppy.
No. So we
Oh
need
no,
so
it's
the
time to kill
purpose,
every puppy.
whatever purpose we choose needs to be something that would ultimately put it on our side instead of the current shogunate side, right? It doesn't have to specifically be just against the shogunate, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, we can start from that, start narrowing it down, right? From there. It's a pretty high level view, but you know, gotta start somewhere. We also wanted to not try to bring back the god of Kami. That's also something we wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to directly oppose it, but we would like it to not be trying to bring it forward. I just realized something. Doesn't our ship technically have a spirit?
Does it?
That's how we teleport it, right? Technically counts as like a spirit that's equipping the ship, and so you can teleport the spirit, and that teleports the ship, right? Hanzo did say there was a god, or there was a kami of freedom, right?
Yeah.
Trying to come up with a new purpose is very difficult when there's like a shit ton of kami and like stuff for like everything. Guess we can't do this ship because it's a not a natural thing. That distinction, I don't know. Actually, maybe it can be. There's a kami of craftsman, right? There's a kami of craftsman.
Yeah.
This is all on talking.
We like-
talking where it fucks
We like
up,
met the
and
guy like
also-
a few sessions ago. They call me a
Yeah, and
craftsman.
I would not describe craftsman as natural, but you know, maybe the god of kami created craftsman, I guess.
I'm just waiting for a few more people.
Oh shit! I forgot to click the button.
I
My bad.
see.
Well, don't worry, we still haven't come up with a name.
For what?
The kami, we're still working on it.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Because we need to
goodness
come up
gracious.
with a name, but then the next step is to come up with a purpose, and that's also hard. So we're working both of them right now because, I mean, we may as well.
Alright, Tia, would you rather us have not cared and just named it like a Bimbo Blimbo, or would you rather us like
Bimbo
give so much
Blimbo.
care and thought into your world and wanted to name an actual, like a deep caring economy into your world?
Bimbo
Like an
Blimbo.
actual real name we all like really like.
I have a feeling that Tara would not be okay if we named it Bimbo.
Bimbo Bimbo.
Bimbo Blimbo.
It's the difference between like just a regular normal name versus like really well thought out and meaningful name. I would not say the scale extends to Bimbo Blimbo. I feel like that's past the end. We're not willing to go that.
Go away, Kit
far.
Kat.
Here's our new hobby, Bimbo Blimbo.
No.
It is me, Bimbo Blimbo.
Bimbo Blimbo.
The more I hear it, the
Shut up.
more it's starting to get used to it. Maybe, just maybe.
God.
No.
Maybe. Perhaps.
You know what there's definitely isn't a kami of?
Yeah.
Protecting the Tengu princess.
Oh,
I can tell you
Kitty
that
Cat, I'm not-
kami doesn't exist. That probably is also a bad idea.
The kami of chivalry, the kami of nobility.
I don't know if there can be one of nobility because Tira said there can't be a kami of like class mobility, right? So there's no, like classes of social classes
Listen,
are not a natural
it's-
concept.
It's a bit more complicated than what I gave. It's just like I don't want you to try to make like a kami of like Charles Chaplin or some shit. Like no.
The kami of ascending the corporate ladder. Yes, that's what we want.
And Corver laugh.
A Kami of Remembrance?
Remembrance.
Is there a Kami of history?
I have to feel like
Well, I
there's
wouldn't
like
want it to be
already.
history.
I feel like there has to be like a Kami that fulfills that niche already, though.
Knowledge religion.
Alright, for the Kami of Remembrance.
Or something tangentially related that already exists.
Oh my god. I'd hope I know.
Waiting on. Oh wait, I mean I've seen. Luna, you here? Nope. Okay.
The Kami of Whistling and Death.
Jacobin will fight you if you try to do that.
Yeah.
There's already.
I think there is a Kami of death already, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Is there a whistling Kami?
It is funny to me that
once
Creeper is
again,
known as the Kami of the god of whistling.
Vetoing.
Is there a Kami of remembrance? That's what Takamura was rolling for.
Remembrance. Probably.
All right, off the table then.
Like all the important things that you would usually have like demigods of already exist.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes this difficult.
What if we make it a Kami of Tengu? That's smart.
That's a bad idea. That's going to lead to this exact situation because as we already know, the Tengu do not want a Kami.
Yeah, it's gonna get really sad and
We're
start,
going to have
like,
the same
terrorizing
problem crop
people
up again.
Yeah. It's gonna get like real sad. It's gonna lose its purpose. Get real sad again.
Yeah, we need to give it a purpose that it can actually fulfill. there Kami of severing fate?
Kami of Kami of free will? No. A choice? No.
All right,
Kami of-
let
Well,
me
there is
let
one
me
of
throw
freedom,
one
as
up
we
there.
learned.
Throw one up there. Kami of ever vigilance.
Kami of vigilance.
Ever vigilance.
Yes, a tree stump can totally be ever vigilant.
An opticonic
Trees don't
tree
sleep.
stump.
Trees don't sleep, right? They're always watching.
The panopticonic tree stump.
Alright, if y'all actually
Wait,
gonna
if we give the Kami a
keep
purpose,
thinking
does
on
it
this,
actually need to match its
then-
current form?
it's not like it's gonna visually change. I mean, not from you guys. Like over 1,000 years, maybe, as people come to know it as the new thing. But y'all don't have control over that. If you do want to genuinely keep thinking on this, then okay. But then I'll probably end session early, so I can just fucking go to take a nap.
Oh my god.
I'm still in pain, so.
We've pained Tira
Tuckermer, do you
so
think
much
we're
trying to
gonna-
think of this. My god.
I'm hoping that the in pain part is not because we are talking about taking this naming seriously.
I don't know, I'm just in pain in general, don't worry. I find this funny,
God.
but I also think that it just leaves people with nothing to do.
Papo, edit your
Yeah.
Discord name.
Yeah, we know who you are now.
We know what you are.
They're the hit band, ABBA.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dancing Queen.
That's gonna be his theme song.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, it's Luna's favorite one.
All right. Okay. So we can't directly just give it a new purpose and like ordain it as such. Which means the name we give it should kind of hint towards what we want it to do, right?
Yeah.
Change my Discord name.
Ladder man.
Ladder
That's
man.
wrong. You're gun goblin now. Get it straight. Gun goblin. All right, Takabar, do you want to keep talking about this name?
I guess so, but I'm also suffering psychic damage from like taking so long trying to figure something out. My god.
Well, I can guarantee you that if we don't hash it out now, we're gonna start next session and then not have a name still.
Oh my god. Oh no.
So we really gotta work it out now.
Well, we proposed a few names by now, so
Yes, but now we have to give it a name with the knowledge that we can't give it directly a new purpose, but we want the name to kind of lead it to a purpose. One that it can actually fulfill and then not get really sad about. And also that would put it on our side rather than the Shogunate side. of the current war.
Yeah.
And also put it on our side rather than the God of Kami's side for the other problem. I'm guessing this Kami is not particularly powerful as a Kami, so we probably don't want to try to give it some grand purpose that it would not be able to accomplish.
I mean, it was strong while corrupted, but you can't really tell why. That's like one of the things. Wait, I wish I heard
Well, we
Luna
can't just
talk
be
like
like-
5 times. Luna's here, isn't she?
It's either mic lighting up, but I don't hear anything.
I thought okay, I'm going insane because I thought that she was talking about like helping with the naming thing for a brief moment. I just fucking imagined her talking. Oh wow, that's not good. I'm hearing the voices again. Yay.
Okay, well, we're clearly going to keep talking about this, so you can, yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
end session, we are continuing to
yeah.
talk about this clearly.
Yeah, this is the session ends then.
But like, we can't just like try to make it the Kami of like killing the God of Kami, right? That's probably not gonna happen.
Alright, chat. Gonna send you off since this is their new obsession until they figure it out. So I'll see y'all next time. Probably not tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. But yeah, see ya.